Hello, and welcome back to another episode of The Chubby Chef. It is a beautiful winter day, and that means I am making one of my favorite comfort foods, which is potato latkes. It's basically a pancake made out of potatoes. I believe it's Jewish because the recipe calls for matzah flour, so pretty sure it's Jewish. Anyway, very simple beginning. We start off with diced shallots or onions. As so, we only need a quarter cup. My mom did a little bit too much, but good on her. And now we just got to grate some potatoes. So let's get started on that. Okay, now we've got a nice big pile of shredded potatoes. I didn't peel these because they're yellow waxy potatoes, but if you're using anything like russet or even Idaho's, you're definitely going to want to peel them. But these ones, because they're yellow potatoes, no need. So the next step is to take a sieve with cheesecloth, and you're going to want to put your potatoes in that under a bowl. The reason for that is because you want to catch the starch. The starch is actually an important part of the process. You're going to want to get rid of the liquid, but keep the starch. So once in, you take the cheesecloth, tie up your potatoes like so. You give them a nice, good squeeze. Look at all that liquid coming out. That's how much liquid is in a potato. And this is now going to sit for about 15 minutes to half an hour, just to make sure that we get it all sopped out. Okay, welcome back. We're ready to continue with our latkes. They've been draining more than 15 minutes. It's actually been a couple of hours, just because, well, I started a little bit early. But here is what the potatoes look like now. Now, they look a little red, and that's because of oxidization, but it's not going to affect the outcome of the latkes. So the next step is to prepare the actual latke batter as such. So that involves 2 eggs, 2 tablespoons of flour, a little bit of salt, and the potatoes, and the quarter cup of onions, which was already prepared. So let's get on that. Now, to this mixture that I've already made, we're going to add this to the bowl where I've already saved the starch from the potatoes that we drained. Just going to go in, and then goes the actual potatoes, which I'm taking out of the cheesecloth. That goes in, and we're going to mix this by hand. Give this a nice even coating. As you can tell, I like to use my hands when cooking. It makes it a little bit more real. It gives me a better idea of what I'm actually working with, consistency-wise. Sorry for the light behind me. I gotta get a better system here. So, what we're looking at now, this is our latke base, and we're gonna now fry it and in hot oil, which I've already set up on the stove, and I will show you that in just a moment. Okay, so we're now ready to start the actual cooking. This is the final product. This is the cast iron pan with about a 1/4 inch of oil, really hot. You have to have it like max, because you really want it to sear and seal in that flavor. So what I do is I use one of these, a little ice cream scooper. I take take 1 scoop worth, plop it in, flatten it down. They're not going to be the prettiest pancakes, but they're going to be delicious. So that's 1, 2, and 3. That's going to be 2 minutes. And there you have it, folks. We have successfully completed our latkes. Look at those gorgeous beauties. They're brown, a little bit of green, that's from the onion. And let's take a taste. Perfection. So that's it for this episode. Tune in next time when I do something else. Ciao.